Hey everybody, and welcome back to soblesspops. Now today we are getting back to our 5-in-1 pops. That's right, we're doing back our 5-in-1. So there was a bunch of requests, and one of the requests that we first saw was for Blacklight. So we will be doing our next 5-in-1 with Blacklight, and we will be doing Marvel Blacklight. We started doing research, and there is a ton, and I mean a ton of Blacklights out there that venture from different genres. So we're going to stick with the OG Blacklights, and we're going to go with the Marvel Pops. We're going to exclude sodas because sodas will be in a whole separate video themselves. So let's dive into it. Let's turn up the lights and let's check out these Blacklight Pops. Let's go.
Hey buddy, this is Larry.
This is Ryan. This is Zoe.
This is Trent, and this is
soblesspops.
Alright, and welcome back. So this is our Blacklight 5-in-1 video. So this was a lot of fun. Originally we were going to do all Blacklights across the Funko verse per se, but there are just so many out there to try and narrow it down to just 5. We decided we're going to stick with the Marvel line. So we're going to pick up our top 5 Marvels and then one that we would like to see Funko do. I know a lot of people are burnt out on Blacklight since they did start pushing it and giving it to a wider genre of pops. So I'm going to post up here somewhere a relatively close full description of a lot of the Marvel Pops that are out there. I think it's the majority of them. There's probably a few that are missing because Funko just pops them out everywhere. But I'll have the link for this down below. We normally get it from Facebook or IG from Livedrad. So, great. I got my Venom and TMNT lists from him as well. So, we're going based off of that. Ones we've seen in person. We actually did make a trip to Pop House with Animal, and we took a bunch of pictures of a lot of his Blacklight because he does have a nice Blacklight collection. So, doing our 5-in-1, we're sticking with Marvel. There's a lot of runner-ups, I will say. There's a lot of ones that I personally favor more, just because it's different things, but that's why this is my 5-in-1. So, I will do honorable mentions through most of these videos. One that I really do enjoy, it's one that you have to see, is going to be the 10-inch Blacklight group. I really do like that one, but there's just a couple other on here that I thought after looking at them and seeing them, not a lot of these are just based on pictures, but a lot of these I have seen in person. So another honorable mention is we will go with this one right here, and we do have the OG 4-pack. Now, the reason I went with this is an honorable mention just because there's been so many more of these that have come out. So, but we do have Cap, Iron Man, Thor, and Doctor Strange. Now, we put these as honorable mention. That's kind of like the OG 4-pack. So, now we're going to dive into it to our big ones. Now, I'm going to show we have only have 2 of the 5 that we have, but because we only select a few of them. So I'm probably going to do, we'll just start off with one we don't have and then show off some that we do have and go kind of back and forth. So, no particular order. The first one we're going to go with the Galactus 10-inch. I'll post it right here. This was a PX exclusive. It did have a chase as well. It is Galactus holding the Silver Surfer. Now, I really like this one. It's very... the non-chase is very comic book accurate as far as color scheme, and the way the Blacklight glows on it is just phenomenal. It is a pop that back in the day we used to have. We no longer do have it, and it was one that a lot of people were searching after, and then it became everywhere available. I know of a store right now, last time I was there a couple months ago, they had about 20 to 30 of these. So it is unfortunate that it became a pop like that, but it is a really nice Blacklight nonetheless. So, next we're going to go with one that we have, and that would be, we have the Carnage Blacklight right here. I did bypass on future, just spoiler, Spider-Man and Venom did not make the list, but the Carnage did. Primarily, Carnage made it just because based on the way it looked and the way I love it, how he's still similarly the same color going into it. So, absolutely love this pink and blue and the green eyes. I'm a little biased because I don't know, I really love when the Blacklights have a bright, vibrant color. But there we go. We have the Carnage right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. If not, I'll post a couple of pictures. But absolutely amazing one. And the box itself is great. So there's our first one. Now we do have the other two right here as well. But since also the fact that now there is two different waves of it. So these are the OG ones. And then we do have up here, we do have the newer wave of the Spider-Man. And then we do have the newer wave of the Eddie Brock as well. So kind of sticking to Carnage. He's had a lot of fakes, but he hasn't had a remake yet. So next, let's go with one that I possibly may eventually get into the collection, and that is going to be the Blacklight Ghost Rider. This is a really cool pop. I'm not sure on the value of it as of right now, but I remember when we first started looking into it, this was still an expensive pop. Now, I love the way Ghost Rider is. The only issue I have with it is the motorcycle itself. I understand why his suit's a little bit darker, and henceforth why the motorcycle is a little bit darker, but I think it would have been a lot cooler and a little bit better design if they would have found a way to maybe make that glow a little bit better. I know the big focus is Ghost Rider and all his skull and his flames, but I think you could have done a little bit maybe of the blues in it to make that motorcycle pop a little bit more. But if you look back at how the blues were done, they were a little bit darker. Like with Thor right here and Cap, they were a little bit darker, so they weren't as vibrant. But that would be a really cool one. I think if that had a little bit of tweak, it might be one that we for sure would already have in the collection. Now, next is one I'm going to try. I know we've shown this off, but I may have to take this out of box too and show it on the spinner. But we do have, here is the Zombie What If 4-pack. Now, my vote for this one is Captain America right here. I absolutely love the way that he shines, even amongst the rest of them. Scarlet Witch does have a really nice pink, vibrant glow to her. Iron Man's got kind of the same, but with all the different colors on Cap, absolutely love it. And it reminds me a lot of the Sam Wilson Blacklight Captain America pop. That one too is another honorable mention, but when I came to it, I like this Cap just a tad bit more. It's got a little bit more vibrant to it. But there we go, the What If Zombie Cap. Now, the last one that we have is one that, well, last one on the list of our 5-in-1 is going to be the Miles Morales 4-pack. Now, I'm going to pick a certain one, just like I did with the zombies, is we are going to go with the tracksuit. Now, when I was searching up Marvel Blacklights, when I saw this one, I had to figure out what it was. I saw a picture of it, and it was in an awesome display of the Spider-Man Blacklights. I was like, I gotta find out which one this is. And just looking at it with the suit being nice and bright, and then with the web that he's slinging as well is bright as well, that was really cool. I absolutely loved it. So that was one that we had to get this Miles Morales on it. Like I said, there's a ton of them that look really, really nice, but seeing that pop, and I think when it comes to Blacklight, for my preference, is I want it to be vibrant and I want it to be bright, almost glowing. So we went with those for our 5. So now the one that we would like to see. And this took a lot longer, and I'm still kind of working on what exactly I would like to see it as. But I was thinking of 3 different things. So the first one I was thinking of, as we're kind of getting into this new era of Marvel and a semi-new pop, I was thinking a really cool crossover would be if they did Blacklight Dazzler, because Dazzler is this pop star, doing a Blacklight, but not only a Blacklight, but possibly a Blacklight Diamond. And then doing more research, it would be her older outfit, because this newer outfit, or the one where she's just in a silver suit, it doesn't really, you can only do so much with the Blacklight, primarily just her face and her hair. But I was like, okay, we'll pass on that. And then my next one was thinking would be really cool would be, since Spider-Man has such a huge Blacklight selection and Blacklight pops out there, one of the things that there isn't a whole lot of is villains. So when you come to Spider-Man villains or you come to Marvel villains in general, there's only a handful out there. So my next thought was, what if they did, I'm going to see if I can post a picture right here of the Sinister Six that they did for the Spider-Man movie. Now, if you made something like that into a Blacklight set, but I want it changed up. So a Blacklight Sinister Six was kind of my next thing, but we want to kind of keep it to one pop. Now, there's other stuff out there that I'd love to see, but that's what we're going to stick to. The one pop we would like to see would be a Doctor Doom Blacklight. Now, other Blacklight stuff that we would like to see, I would like to see and love for them to bring back the posters. Now, we don't have any of the posters. I would love one day to get the Venom and Spider-Man poster. And another honorable mention for the one I'd like to see is them actually making the blue Venom like the poster. And just kind of, not so much like this, but seeing this versus the little bit of glow that the Eddie does have kind of throws it off. But I'm going to stick with Doctor Doom for now. Got to keep it not 100% all me, but one I would really like and I think would probably do well would be the Doctor Doom Blacklight. So there we go. Hope you guys all enjoy. Let us know down below in the comments what Blacklights are your favorite in the Marvel Universe, and what Blacklight Marvel would you like to see, if any. I know a lot of us are Blacklight burned out. We've gotten rid of a lot of our Blacklights as well. But we do love the genres that we love, and we collect what we love. So comment down below what you'd like to see next. And also comment down below, what would our next 5-in-1 be? We've already had some great selections, and we'll be making those videos. I'm trying to get them out, if not every week, every other week, because some of these do take research. This took us almost 2 days of trying to figure out and look at all of the Marvel Blacklight pops that were out there to decide which ones were the ones that I like per se. So on that note, I hope you guys have a great one, and until next time, soblesspops out.
Like,
Comment, subscribe.